Hey folks, good morning. Welcome to Big Al's Eats. I want to do a little special deal today. This is a Saturday favorite that I've done for many years. Salmon patty sandwiches. It's a real favorite. Great breakfast sandwich. Double meat. Oh man, they're going to be good. Let's chop up a few vegetables. Got some onions, some sweet pepper. Let's get that started and show you how I put this together. This is no written in stone recipe. You can add the seasonings you like, whatever, but try to follow this as close as you can. I promise you it's going to be good. Stay tuned. We're going to get some vegetables chopped up and get everything mixed together, and we're going to fry us some salmon patty sandwiches on the Blackstone griddle. Okay, here we go. I've got a nice Vidalia onion here. I'm going to chop about a third of this onion up. A little bit of a rough chop, so let's just get us a little bit off the side there. We'll set this over here. Let's get this chopped up. And now we can chop this up in a little bit smaller pieces here. Okay, that looks pretty good right there. Next, we're going to chop us some sweet peppers. Got a couple of sweet peppers here. Let's get those chopped up also. There's one, let's get the other. And now we'll just put all these together and just give them a little rough chop. Try to get them pretty much all the same size, but we're just going to do a little bit of a rough chop here. That looks pretty good. What we're going to do now, we're going to open this can of salmon, get it opened up and get it cleaned up a little bit, and we'll mix all this together. Stick around folks, it's going to get good. What I've got here is black top, pink salmon. Let's get it opened up. And I am going to reserve some of the juice out of this. You don't have to reserve the juice, but it helps add moisture to the mixture. So I'm just going to pour it in this bowl here. And what I'm going to do now, I'm going to clean this up just a little bit. You get all this skin on here. A lot of that black skin. Just want to clean a little of that up. You don't have to get it all. But you want to get the most of it. This is the way I do. Some people leave that on there. That's fine if you do. It's all edible. It has bones in this. You do not have to remove the bones, but I am. It's just something that I've always done. Growing up, my mother, she would make salmon croquettes, and she always left the bones in there. You know, I don't know any different, but today, I take the bones out, but they're edible. I'm taking the bones out, getting a few of these little rib bones. There's some skin on the inside. So I'm going to go ahead and get this cleaned up, and then we'll mix everything in with it. Going to crack an egg, put in there as a binder. So stick around. We're still working on this deal. What I'm going to do now, I'm going to take a fork and just mash up this pink salmon a little bit. And then I'll add, I'm going to add an egg to it. I got it mashed up. Let's go ahead and add an egg. Add an egg to that mixture. I'm going to add 4 ounces of just regular whole milk. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to mix that together a little bit. Get it blended. And now I'm going to add the peppers and the onion. I don't know that I'm going to need all of this. I'm going to put all that pepper in there. And this is just 2 sweet peppers. That's all that is, and about 1/3 of an onion. You can use whatever kind of onion you like to use. This just happens to be a Vidalia onion. So I'm going to put. I think I'm just going to go and put it all in there. I think it'll take it. All right, there you have it. Now I'm going to mix this up. We are outside. You know, we have insects. This is Southwest Georgia. All right, we got that mixed up. Now I'm going to add about a tablespoon of flour. That's going to help bind it together. And I like the batter that I'm making. I like a loose batter. I like it a little runny. You know what I mean? A loose batter. Because what I want to do is basically just pour this out onto the griddle. That's looking good, y'all. That's looking real good. I got maybe a 1/2 teaspoon of flour left. I'm going to put that in there. And now we have to season it. Oh, I almost forgot. I have breadcrumbs. That's going to help bind everything also. These are seasoned breadcrumbs. And I'll just put a couple of tablespoons of breadcrumbs in. This really adds another layer of flavor to these salmon patties. All right, now I'm going to go over, I'm going to get some salt and pepper, and we're going to get it seasoned. All right, what I'm going to do now, I've got some smoked kosher salt. This is cold smoked salt that I actually smoked myself. Cold smoked. I'm going to put several cranks of that in there. If I had to guess, I would say add about 1/4 of a teaspoon of salt. And you don't have to use smoked salt. You don't even have to use salt if you have an alternative seasoning that you like. By all means, use it. Make this the way you like it. And now I'm going to put some cracked pepper in here. Fresh peppercorns. About 1/4 teaspoon of that. I mean, you know, you add it to taste. And now we're going to just mix all this up. Get it mixed real good. I think this is going to turn out really nice. You can see it's kind of loose. The recipe that I got this from, the people that used to make it, they had this very watery. I mean, they actually used a tea pitcher, poured it out onto a griddle. I tend to leave mine a little bit thicker, so there you have it. I'm going to fire up that Blackstone griddle over there, and we'll get to cooking some of this. And I'll show you how we do that in just a second. Y'all stick around. Now it's time to get with the griddling on this. Got the mixture all mixed up here, ready to go. I've put down olive oil on top of the Blackstone griddle, and now I'm going to put a couple of tablespoons out and get it to cooking. Just pat them down a little bit. Like I say, I've got them about medium-high heat. Listen to that sizzle. got just a little bit in this corner. Gonna put it down just for taste testing. We'll just flop it down right there and let it go. All right. Like I was saying, you can season these any way you like. Before I turn these, I'm going to put a little char crust on the top. Just dazzle it a little bit with a little char crust. It's a great char crust. Has several different flavors. This is a hickory flavor. I'm just putting a light dusting on the top. Put a little on that test steak right there. Hey folks, I got a question for you. It's a quiz. What did the preacher say? The Reverend says it's time to turn before you burn. Yes, sir. Looking good. That's going to make a good breakfast sandwich right there. Woo-hoo! It won't be long now, folks. Stick around. It's getting good. I'm getting me an air sandwich too. Oh man, salmon patty sandwiches. Get you some of this. Here's that little piece of salmon patty here. I call it the test steak. Let's try it out. It's a little bit warm. Oh man. That's outstanding. I can't wait to put that on a piece of bread with some Angry Goose hot sauce. Oh man. You got to try this. These have been cooking about 5 minutes. I say it's time to get them picked up. Let's get it on this plate here. We'll go to the table. I said at the beginning of this, double patties, these are thick. I think I'm just going to do one patty. Last one, here you go. All right, let's go to the table and let's get some of this. Let's put together a salmon sandwich with hot sauce. Okay folks, it's time to get this party started. I got a couple pieces of bread here and I got Angry Goose hot sauce. You can use any kind of hot sauce you like. You may want to put ketchup or mayo on. I've only ever eaten these with hot sauce, and I prefer the Angry Goose. If you want to buy the Angry Goose, you go over to Facebook and type in Angry Goose hot sauce. A web page will open up and you can actually order online. You order in the mornings, order sometime before noon. The shipping, it will go out that day. So Angry Goose hot sauce, mango habanero, really good hot sauce. It's a hot sauce we produce. So let's pour some on this bread. Get a nice layer on each slice of the bread. This is really good hot sauce. You can use lots of it. Real fruity mango habanero. And I know this isn't going to be enough hot sauce, but we're going to start with that. All right. Angry Goose, y'all. Get you some. All right, let's get a patty over here. I got them covered up. You know, like I say, we are outside. We have these flying insects. I'm trying to get them beat off. All right, there's a sandwich. Let's go in for the big bite. What do you say? Oh man, that's excellent. That's good for breakfast, lunch, maybe even supper time. Some folks call it dinner. Southwest Georgia, we call it supper. Man, there's so much flavor in that. Thanks for watching this video today. Go ahead and try this recipe. You can make it your own. You can put whatever seasonings you like. If you're not an onion eater or peppers, don't put it in there. But you have to have, you got to put a binder in it. You got to have flour, breadcrumbs, something with an egg, and mix it all in together. It's so good. Some folk call it goat lipping. It's goat lipping, I tell you. Y'all have a nice day. Cheers from Big Al's Eats.